Okay, what's this for? I see my name.
Definitely. This is telling about your computer configuration, sir.
Oh, okay.
That you are using a Windows 7 Bob PC right now,
Yeah.
and it's a very good computer right now you are using.
Oh, good.
So let
Good.
me go ahead and check. Just allow me a moment, little bit more, sir.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Bob, let me run a diagnostic tool on the computer so that I can let you inform what the problem is going on the computer, okay?
Oh, okay.
Let me run a PC analyzer tool, sir, just to analyze your computer.
Okay.
So these are the system drivers which is currently we are using right now. So we can see these are the drivers which is currently installed in your computer. So because of these
Yeah.
drivers only your each and every
Oh, excuse me.
application is getting to be performed in the computer. And there I can see here some of them is running and some of them is stopped in your computer. Actually many of them is stopped in your computer. Stop, 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 running, stop, stop. So actually your drivers is stopping one by one. So even the running drivers is also showing me in the critical situation. You can see.
Now,
So right now,
what's causing them to stop like that?
so currently these are the drivers. I don't know because there are some infections is got transferred in your computer, and because of those infections, your each and every drivers is getting to be stopped one by one.
Oh.
And once all these drivers is getting to be stopped in your computer, you are not able to use this computer anymore. These all are the applications which is currently running in your computer, okay?
Oh,
And
okay.
let me check which is the one which is in your computer and which is trying to affect your computer very badly. Mr. Bob, you can see here the two file is currently running in your system. The CSRSS.exe file is currently running in your system. You can see that.
Yeah.
These are the two files which not need to run your computer, sir, because these are the files which is used to monitor anyone's computer. If this is in your computer, what it is going to do, it is going to monitor your each and every activity what you are doing on the computer. And if your computer having any important files or important documents, that's all is going to be stolen by the help of the CSRSS.exe file.
Oh, what's this? What does this CRSS stand for?
Like it's a Trojan file.
Trojan
So with the
file.
help of yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
I got.
Trojan file.
There's two of them.
You can see it. So the CSRSS is a Trojan Windows 7 processor. And so you can see this is what it is going to do. The CSRSS.exe is a hidden monitoring software that tracks your personal information such as credit card, social security number, and ID email address or website that is shop for certain habits. And this information can be sent to the hacker or third party to damage your computer by sending viruses, spyware, malware, or user personal information for criminal activity or fraud purposes. So these are the things which is also going to be done. The help of this CSRSS.exe file, your each and every information is getting to be compromised, and whatever you are doing on the computer is getting to be monitored by someone. This is not your computer application. This is the third party application. So we need to use an anti-malware tool to remove this spyware out of your computer, to remove this frozen out of your computer. Okay. And while scanning your computer, I have got some result over here that you can see this is the system temporary files and internet junk files which is getting transferred in your computer. So while working on the computer, so these are the internet junk files which have got transferred in your computer and trying to make your computer performance very slow to run.
I got malware 12. What's the average? What's
Yes.
that mean? What's average mean?
So if this malware, this is a malware, so which is because of this malware, your computer, your each and every application is getting to be stopped. The drivers which you are running in a computer, it is getting to be stopped one by one. And this is showing me the average that there is on 12. If it is going to be then large in the number, it is going to tell you the bad for your computer. It's still working the bad in the computer now, but not in that speed. So it's not working so fast in your computer because it's only the 12 in the number. But once because you can see here there is spyware which is currently transferred in your computer, which is number 67, which is very bad in your computer. So this is very bad for your computer because of this spyware, your each and every information is getting to be compromised.
Okay, that's not good.
And definitely, that's not good, sir. Because once this spyware and malware is still working your computer is going to be crashed down at any point of time. So
It'll
what you
crash.
need to
My
do here,
computer will crash.
definitely. So once all the drivers in your computer is getting to stop working on the computer.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay.
I got a stupid question. I just happened to think about it. Excuse me. I have an IP camera. It's called an IP camera, security camera, that I'm in the process of setting up. That is connected. That is connected to my computer. Can that become infected as well?
So actually, being is that problem is right now infected in your computer. Okay. This
Can
is
my
the
IP camera become infected? That's what I'm curious about.
Definitely. So these are
It
things that
can?
infections they can. So they can. Definitely
Wow.
they can.
Wow. Now, I had called this camera out on the client server runtime process, the CSRSS.exe, and also the services, or drivers, rather, correction, drivers. That's when he hung up on me. But I just want to recap a little. I eliminated that from the video. I just want to recap on the client server runtime process. Now here I have two, which is okay. One is for services, the other is for interactive logons. Now he told me that these were Trojans, and he went a little bit further to take me to an unreputable website to try to further try to convince me that these were Trojans. Now these are not Trojans. These are okay. They do need to be running. He said they need to be removed. No, you do not want to. You'll be in for a rude awakening. Now I'm going to show you how to distinguish between one that's infected and non-infected. Now I'm going to right click. I'm going to open up file location. System 32. That's where you want to see it. System 32. Now the date for me is 2009. You want to see that the date. If it's malware masquerading as the client server runtime process, of the more up to date. Another way is to right click and click properties. Now you click on detail. Now if it's malware, one that's masquerading as the client server runtime process, you may not even see details. It may not even be there. But if it is, you click on details. Now this one, now you can tell it's legit. It gives you a description, client server runtime process, and it's the Microsoft. As you can see, it's Microsoft. Now if it was one that was masquerading as the client server runtime process, most of this will be blank. You really don't see too much here, if you see the details at all. Now another one is I'm doing this for demonstration purposes only. Do not do this at home. I'm going to right click and click end process. Now it says, do you want to end the process, system process? No, you don't want to. Now, reason I brought this up, if you see this, it's the good one. Of course, I want to cancel. I don't want to go any further than this, or which I hadn't. Now go down to the second one. Now, if you were, one thing I almost forgot. Now, if you were malware, if I click the end process, now if it was malware masquerading as the CSRSS.exe, you would not see this. Windows Task Manager tab. You would not see it. I'm going to cancel out. Same thing with one below it. Oh, another thing is under the username, the good one would say system. If it was one masquerading as CSRSS.exe, it would more than likely say Bob, or in my case, Bob. Um, Now, back on the second one, we'll do the same thing. We're just going to repeat what we did with the first one. Open file location, System 32 folder, 2009. In process. Now, if the bad one, like I said, if you click in process, if the bad one, you won't see this. This was a good one. You will show you the Windows Task Manager tab. It'll pop up here. And once again, the properties. Now, on the bottom, where it says show processes from all users, I'm going to remove the check mark. Now, you should only see one here. Now, if you see two, one of them does not belong. Of course, easy way to find out. It says system, it's good. More than likely, the other one might, in my case, if it would say Bob. Now, right click, open file location. You want to make sure that it's in the System 32 and the date is 2009. Or, as I previously stated, in process. Now, if it's the bad one, you will not see this. You can go ahead and end the process. And then once again, the properties. And if there is a detail tab, you click on the detail. Like I said, this would mostly be blank. It would not say Microsoft. So I just wanted to point this out to an easy way to check that these are, in fact, if they're malicious or not. So, well, that concludes this video, and I hope to catch you on the next one.